Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4. Today I'm installing a blank garnish from Trail Standard Off-Road. You can get these with the letters on front that will say Toyota, as well as the grill that goes on the top. So we're going to be putting it right here on the 4Runner, and we're going to be getting rid, well, first we're going to get rid of this little rash that's on the front. I don't know if you can see that, but it also gets rid of the Toyota logo. So some people like that, some people want to get rid of it, but today we're just going to put a blank one on the front. Step one is to remove these button clips. These are fun. You just kind of push them down and it releases them, and you can pull them up and they pop right out after that. So they're kind of fun to do. It's just nice and simple. Boom, there they go. You got to release all of them up top. There's probably like, I don't know, 12 across that whole front. This is called the radiator cover. So now that all those clips are removed, this simply just pulls up and out of the way. I'm just going to push it back here. And it's just as easy as that. Now there's two clips on the back of this front, I believe it's called a valance. There's this one here that you can take off with a screwdriver. There's a 10mm bolt right here. And then there's the same thing on the opposite side that you're going to remove with that screwdriver. These just pop up. They're like normal clips. So Brenan just showed me this trick that he's used before with two little screwdrivers, and it just simply pops up. That's awesome. That's so much easier than one screwdriver. So get two screwdrivers in there and just pry it up a little bit. Pops out really easy. So we added some masking tape around some of the crucial areas because we're removing this white section here, so we just wanted to protect the paint. We slid some of the masking tape underneath that joint along here and then upside on the light. We did that on both sides. We removed those two clips on the top and the one bolt, and then what we did find is on the back side here, it's kind of hard to see that there's some tabs to be pushing down on. One's right there. Yeah, there's how many? 4 in all? 4. Yeah, there's 4 in all across the way. Once you pull those out and down, it makes it a little bit easier to pull out, but it's still kind of a pain in the butt, and some brute force is required. So you have a total of 10 screws to remove off of this grill section. There's 3 here, 1, 2, and 3. Then there's 4 to remove this section that held the bolt on. There's 1 down here. Where's the other one? 1 on that side back there. 1 here and 1 here. Those are those 4. Whoa, almost dropped it. And then there's the 3 more, same on the opposite side, just over here. So those are the 6. Once you remove that, then the white section and the black section can be separated, and we add the new black section that removes the Toyota logo. Bye-bye, Toyota logo. So all the screws are out, and to get these two things apart, what we have to do, there's a little clip right here, this little white thing. You just push it back, and that pulls that apart right on that side. And then you got one on the other side, right here. And then I believe that comes apart, but it's not. Why isn't it? Oh, there's another clip here and here. Boom, there we go. And they're apart. So you're keeping this thing. Brenan will probably keep this and put it up on his wall. So one of the things I've found is that this thing doesn't exactly fit side to side. There's a little bit of movement in here. So what we did was we measured from corner to corner and found what the middle was, and then we did the same thing on this garnish piece. So now when we go to line this up, which is the next step, when we put it on, we can just line those 2 lines up as best we can, and that will give us the best possible opportunity to get it as evenly positioned as possible. So the next step here, this is the top. Actually, I have it flipped upside down so you guys can view it. The next step is to pull these 2 separately back, but it wasn't cut here for us, so we just made a slice with the razor knife. And so we can pull these back. You're going to pull these back and pull them over the edge, and we're going to tape them down. So then when you put it on, you're not using that sticky to slide up against this section. And then when you're done, you can just pull it all the way off. So that's our next step. And then we remove all the rest of this double-side sticky tape, and we put it on.
It's all you, man.
Nervous?
I'm so nervous right now. Oh my god, don't screw up, don't screw up. Oh my god.
goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon. So what we did is we put these two parts together. This was the grill that came with the kit, and we added it to this little valance part. We just added those 10 screws on there. Now what we're doing is you just pop this right back into place just as it was there before. Now we add the two clips on the opposite sides and the bolt, and we're back together. Alright, last step here was just to put this radiator cover on. You just cover it over the top, put it in the right spot, put it over the top, put all those clips in, and you're done. And here's the end product. It looks really good. It looks super clean without any of those letters on there. So if you appreciate these installs, hammer down on that subscribe button, and don't forget, keep crawling.